Hey guys, and welcome back to this video. Now in this particular video we are going to learn about buttons, and also we are going to learn about touchables. Okay, so how exactly the touchables are actually working and why we using it, and some more thing about buttons as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm just remove all the things which we did in the past. I will just put view tag here, and inside view I will go for the styles with styles dot container, and inside here I can pass a button property which is from the React. I will just close it. Okay, button have some properties like a title and on press. So let apply title, and yeah, inside the title we can say press me, and yeah, on press you can pass any function which is maybe a arrow function also. So now I'm gonna log it here. What I'm exactly going to log is that, let's say, press button, save it. Okay, you can see the press me is here, but when I'm just going click here, let me just open this up. Okay, when I'm just going press here, it's just working, but it's not like touchable feel, like we are touching the button, we are clicking on the button, but there it doesn't looks better, right? So what we're gonna do, we use a touchable opacity there. Okay, so here what we will do, we will insert a touchable opacity and save it, and this is not also look pretty well. We haven't used it, we can't see the touchable opacity. So what I'm going to do here, I will just remove the button and let me just put a text there, and inside the text let me just go with press me, creating a button property here. So I will just put button, and let's say a background color which is light blue, and yeah, we can set a height and width as well. So let's just go for height which is 40, and width for let's say 70. Save it, and let's just apply it here. So style is equals to styles dot button, save it. You can see, but some more thing which we need to pass out here is that align items and justify content, right? Align items into the center, justify content into the center, save it. Yeah, something went wrong here. Unexpected token with width. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a 70. Let's save it. Okay, you can see we can just pass the 90s there, and yeah, let's just pass one more thing which is about a color, and here is a white. Okay, I think that we need to apply text out there, so let me just remove this and save it, and here we can just pass a style of styles.text. Okay, style.text, save it. Now it looks pretty well, but for that we can just go with a darkish blue, little bit darkish blue. Okay, yeah, now it's look pretty well, and when I'm just going to press it, you can see the effect of that particular touch, but we don't have any on press property. So how we gonna create it? Touchable opacity has a on press property. Okay, if you are not using a button, and then you can just use on press inside the touchable as well. Okay, so if I just put a log there, and here what I have to do, okay, so let me just first create a function there, and yeah, inside the log we can say pressed, save it, and let's go with our console. And when I'm just going press, okay, say pressed, so it working pretty well, and that's good. So touchable opacity have its own property, touchable opacity. Inside it, if you pass the text, you can create your own button as well. Okay, we can just go with some you know, like border radius, so that you can just border this out, border radius of 6 pixels, save it. You can see the button, we can just do it. And let's try to go for elevation, so that you can understand how elevation is actually working. You can see this effect of the H over. So box effect is going to be happening after you apply the elevation. This in React Native box effect or box shadow or whatever you wanted to call it, it's not inside React Native. So you have a property called as elevation so that you can apply those things. Okay, you can just increase the size of the elevations and we will see. Look out this. So this on completely on your choice. If you want to use elevation there, it's totally fine. But there are some of more couple properties for the touchables. If we go in touchable, you can see that touchable highlight is also there, touchable native feedback is there, touchable without a feedback is there. So let's try to apply it. So what we're gonna do, I'm just going for control command T, touchable highlight, save it, and let's try to do it. Okay, you can see there when I'm just clicking onto it, the background color will be black. If I just release the button, you will see the color will changed with blue. But if I just try to press it, it will be black. Okay, now let's try another touchable native feedback. Now this component, which is touchable native feedback, it only works for the Android. Just try to understand that touchable native feedback. Okay, what is wrong with it? I really don't know. Maybe touchable native feedback. Okay, let's just try to apply image there so that we can able to understand how the things are actually working. Yes, you can definitely apply as image for touchable. It's completely fine. So I'm just trying to do the things which are right, and then let's try to build Codemock.png, save it. Okay, you can see this touchable native feedback is there, but it's not working pretty well. Okay, so when we creating a big project, we will understand those things, but for now just understand that touchable native feedback is only works with the Android, not only the iOS. And trust me, if you are running an Android device, you will get an error that this component is not available for the Android. Sorry, it's for the iOS. So it is just for the Android. So now touchable, let's just go with command T, touchable without feedback. Okay, now I hope that you got the point how exactly it's going to be working. It is not responsive. If I just go with this way, and if I just click on here, let's just say pressed button. Okay, you can see it's touching, but it's not getting any feedback for that. So this is a touchable without feedback. I hope you got the point. We learned 3 touchables. First, touchable opacity, touchable highlight, and this touchable without feedback. Touchable native feedback we will learn when we are trying to create a project, so don't worry about it. Next thing, which is styles and on press property is also available for the touchables, but if you wanted to create a button there, you also get a property. And if you want a touchable effect button, you just need to create its own with the help of touchable opacity. Okay, so just try to understand some of the things. We will try to cover some things in the next videos, but for those you just need to cover it. Okay, we will learn about reusable components, how the things are actually going to be reusable. We are passing a props, we are creating a button as a reusable components in the next video. So let's jump over it and let's see in the next. Okay.